Find sizzling savings at Brookings Auto Mall. We've made a special purchase of 2016 Chevy Malibus, 8 to choose from starting at just $13,995. Details at brookingsautomall.com. Brookings Auto Mall. What's in your driveway?
We now know when convicted murderer Charles Rines will be put to death. This morning, we'll tell you when his execution will take place and have the latest legal efforts to spare his life. Plus, we're getting our first look at 5G in action. We'll tell you when the new technology is coming to Sioux Falls. Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have a long list of boredom busters coming up. But first, our top story. South Dakota death row inmate Charles Rines is scheduled to die by lethal injection on Monday. The Department of Corrections has set the time for Rines' execution at 1:30 p.m. on Monday. The news comes as Rines' legal team fights to delay the execution. They filed 3 separate cases on Friday. 2 of them were before the U.S. Supreme Court. The 3 cases look at a variety of issues from alleged anti-gay bias in his sentencing to the drugs being used. A Pennington County jury sentenced Rines to die back in 1993. He murdered 22-year-old Donovan Schaefer during a burglary of a Rapid City donut shop in 1992. KELOLAND.com reporter Michael Guerin has been monitoring the Supreme Courts and has 3 in-depth stories on KELOLAND.com. The Sioux Falls City Council is scheduled to hear a resolution to boost funding for a new parking facility next week. City Council member Teresa Staley says the ramp in question is the one that was supposed to be attached to the now defunct Village on the River development. Tuesday's resolution could raise construction funding by $1.5 million. Public parking user fees would pay for it.
But one thing I want the public to understand is that I care about their investment, their taxpayer investment, and I don't plan to invest one more penny in that thing until we have a thorough vetting by an independent audit of the whole parking system.
Staley was the only City Council member available for an interview. KELOLAND News also reached out to the mayor's office for this story, but they declined comment. Sioux Falls is just weeks away from getting the next generation of high-speed internet. Verizon showed off how 5G technology will work during this demonstration in downtown Sioux Falls, tapping into a signal from a newly installed 5G antenna posted on a light pole. Verizon expects to have Sioux Falls in its 5G network by the end of this month. With that launch, Sioux Falls will be among the first cities in the country to get the technology. If you have an older iPhone or iPad, you could have problems when you wake up tomorrow morning with the start of daylight saving time. If you have an iPhone 5 with an outdated operating system, you could lose access to the App Store, iCloud, email, and the Internet at midnight. You'll want to check your phone to make sure it's using iOS 10.3.4. We've posted step-by-step instructions on KELOLAND.com. If you have an iPhone 4 or an older iPad, you should also check your operating system. If those devices aren't updated, they won't be able to accurately track your GPS location beginning at midnight. You can find a list of the affected devices and the correct operating systems on KELOLAND.com. Well, warmer temperatures are coming to KELOLAND this weekend. Here's meteorologist Grant Smith in the Storm Center. Good morning, Grant.
Yes, Perry, we are looking at seeing some warmer weather, seeing temperatures in the 40s to near 50 degrees for both today and tomorrow. But even with this slight warm-up, we're still below average for early November. But as far as the forecast goes, it's actually looking pretty quiet. Tomorrow, we've got a chance for some showers as an upper-level system swings in from the north right along just off to the west of us, bringing some more snow to Montana and northern Wyoming. But here in KELOLAND, yeah, we're just seeing just some general showers, maybe a little bit of some snow mixed in if the timing is just right in the early morning hours or the late in the day. But as far as today is concerned, we're just seeing clouds increasing throughout the day from the north due to this northerly flow. So we'll call it partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies today. Temperatures reaching the 40s to near 50 degrees. Continued temperatures in the 40s to near 50 tomorrow, but the 7-day forecast does have a big cool down. We'll talk about it here in just a couple minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Grant. A shopping event in Hartford will be held in memory of Melissa Pesky, who was killed in a shooting in Missouri last year. The Remembering Melissa Benefit Vendor and Craft Fair goes from 10 to 2 in the Dakota Plains Center. Proceeds from the event will go to a scholarship fund for Pesky's children. The Fight Like a Ninja hockey tournament features girls hockey teams competing this weekend at Shields Iceplex in Sioux Falls. The tournament also raises awareness about suicide prevention and awards a scholarship to a player who exemplifies team spirit and community involvement. The Turner County Celebrity Charity Youth Pheasant Hunt presents country music performer Mark Wills. His concert is at 7 p.m. in the Parker High School Auditorium. Tickets are $30, $10 for students. Proceeds from the concert will go to McCrossan Boys Ranch. Extra Life Game Day is a 24-hour marathon of board games, role-playing, and video gaming to benefit the Children's Miracle Network. Everyone's invited to come and play for however long you want. The games are being held in meeting rooms A, B, and C of Sanford Hospital, located at 1305 West 18th Street. Admission is free. The St. Michael Bazaar and Bake Sale features homemade baked goods, arts, crafts, and concessions from 9 to 3 at St. Michael School in Sioux Falls. Admission is free. Proceeds will benefit St. Michael Youth Group activities. The Hindu Temple of Siouxland is celebrating a Festival of Lights at Lincoln High School's auditorium. It starts with the serving of India cuisine from 5 to 6:30. The meal is followed by cultural programs from 7 to 9. The cost is $15, $10 for children. The Whitewall Sessions presents a concert by the band The Center State. The performance is at 2 p.m. at the Last Stop CD Shop on East 10th Street. Tickets are $5. And be sure to watch a previously recorded edition of Whitewall Sessions, which airs at 10:30 tonight on KELOLAND TV. Halloween may be over, but the Jaycees Fairgrounds is open one final time from 7 to midnight in the Fine Arts Building of the W.H. Line Fairgrounds. Admission is $15, $20 for a fast pass. Grant?
All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast. Through the day today, we're looking at clouds increasing from the north as just that northerly flow pushing in that extra moisture, and some surface low pressures will be moving in as well. They could bring some light rain showers, maybe some snow mixed in during the later parts of the overnight when temperatures cool to near freezing for mainly central and western KELOLAND. If you're in the east, you're looking at staying dry until late tomorrow, late afternoon to evening. It's when your chances for rain showers will move in. So future cast there, you can see these fronts bringing in that chance for moisture, but mainly for the western half. It's the eastern half has a better chance to see those rain showers or snow showers mixed in if it's late in the day during the later parts of Sunday. But the amount of moisture, certainly not looking at a lot of moisture, just a few hundredths of an inch for much of the area on the Futurecast computer model, a little bit extra there in the northeast, but otherwise the impact of this next round of rain and snow, not expecting to be a whole big, large impact. And then beyond that, the 7-day forecast. Well, this weekend, we've got very cold air sitting just off to the northeast of us. That's going to swing to the north and basically kind of pull some of that cooler air out of here, but we're still going to be below average for this time of year. So we'll see a slight warm-up, seeing temperatures still in the 40s to near 50 degrees. It's just not going to be quite as chilly in the upper levels. And then beyond that, well, cooler air swings right back into the region. And as this cooler air moves in, we'll see a cool down in the 7-day forecast, and also a couple more chances for some snow, at least at the start of the work week, but we're not seeing a lot of snow out of this. The potential, the risk of 1 inch of snow over the next 7 days is certainly there, but it's not a lot. About 25% or less for the central and southeastern areas, a little bit higher risk in the north and west, but once again, this is over 7 days. So this is a pretty low risk of seeing 1 inch of snow. And the next threshold, 3 inches of snow, still not a lot of risk. So even though on your 7-day forecast, you'll see a few chances for snow, just keep in the back of your mind, it's not a lot of snow. So today, 40s to near 50 degrees for afternoon temperatures, with increasing clouds, and clouds still in the area tonight as we cool to the 20s to lower 30s. Still seeing temperatures in the 40s to lower 50s. We could be warmer than today. But because of the cloud cover, we're going to hold on to those temperatures still in the 40s to near 50 degrees. But if you get some clearing of the clouds, yeah, you could certainly be warmer than that. And then your chances for rain showers for the Sioux Falls area late tomorrow, and then again some snow potential on Tuesday. But there's that cooling trend I mentioned, seeing lows dropping to the teens and highs near 30 degrees by Thursday. Aberdeen also seeing that cooling trend going from 40s this weekend to 30s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Also a few chances for snow, but once again, not expecting to see a lot. Over those 3 days, you could see upwards of an inch or two, but once again, that's over a 3-day period. For the Pierre area, also a couple of chances for snow Monday into Tuesday. Also that cooling trend down to the 30s by Wednesday and Thursday. Rapid City out west, 40s until Tuesday, and then that cooler air arrives, seeing highs in the 30s on Wednesday and Thursday.
Well, thank you for joining us for KELOLAND on the Go. You can get up-to-the-minute developments right here on KELOLAND.com. Have a great day.